The car of the future will have the same, less attractive, purposeful stepbrother it has now, the truck. What will happen to this presently inefficient behemoth?
At one point, trucks were to haul hay bales and contractors' equipment and so on. Today, every feature from a passenger car can be found on trucks. And in fact, more than half of our market, even with the high energy prices today, is what we call light trucks.
And those light trucks will get lighter and lighter, just like the uber-efficient cars of the future. But how about those other trucks?
Now, there's a whole different sector, and that's when we talk about heavy trucks, kind of trucks that move stuff from here to there. But we're still talking about a box that's probably going to look something like a truck today. That's going to continue to evolve.
And who better to lead that evolution than the professor of fluid motion himself?
I don't understand this industry. It's absolutely insane. Innovation in the truck business is so necessary. They are so far behind. Look at all the automobiles being streamlined for more fuel efficiency.
Big boxes moving down the road present a very large coefficient of drag. Conventional thinking has taken truck design only a short distance to create efficiencies of 12 to 14%. But Luigi Colani thinks outside and beyond the big box, and his truck designs manage to slice through the air, even while hauling huge loads.
This machine is super aerodynamic. We call it internally the Concorde on wheels, because it's so streamlined. With this kind of truck, we reduce the consumption by 50%.
Of course, this is in no way his first attempt at a truck.
It's an aircraft wing.
Professor Colani has already done the impossible.
We built the first aerodynamic trucks 30 years ago and put down consumption by 20%. And now we are here. This is the apogee. This is the absolute top of the line that could not be bettered anyhow.
Same challenges apply to trucks as apply to cars. But underneath the surface, when we look at the details, the electronics, the materials, that's where we see a revolution.
We are right in the middle of the building of this $1 million experimental truck. This is a steel skeleton, which has a 3-dimensional nose section. And in order to steer it, we have a joint there around this one. That whole thing swivels, and this can turn nearly to 90 degrees sideways. So we have a very short circle of maneuvering on the streets. This is not steered by a steering wheel, but by a joystick. Pull and push. And I think that with this kind of aerodynamics, we reduce consumption by more than 50% without touching the engine. We could, if we touch the engine, even go further ahead.
What that power plant is going to be, that's uncertain. This is going to be a very difficult job for a fuel cell. But my guess is that certainly we're going to see in the heavier trucks, hybrid technology really have a pretty profound impact.
But what about safety?
Safety is one of the main things, of course, in today's traffic. But in this truck, I'm sitting so high above the traffic that nothing could happen to me. If ever something in front touches me with a certain amount of power, this flashes back and I'm strapped to the seat and nothing could happen. It's like a jet plane. We are still looking for a title for this weird machine. Believe me, we are going to find it.